Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of a Soulful Ascension podcast. My name is Linda Joy Benn, and welcome to YouTube and Spotify. And this week we have the new moon in Leo. So I'll be talking about what that means, but also this is like new beginnings for all of us. Plus, it's about letting go of the old, really letting go of those old patterns, those old paradigms, the old belief systems that keep you hostage, that keep you prisoner and keep you stuck. And this new moon is really shaking up those old belief systems, like, i.e., I'm not good enough, or I'm unlovable, or I can't do that, or whatever you believe about yourself. It's not true, because you are a powerful, multidimensional, unlimited being, and you're here to create the magic and the miracles and fulfill your dreams. So this new moon, what do you dream of? Allow your imagination to go wild. Um, Before I jump in too much, thank you so much for subscribing and following and sharing with others. If this content resonates with you, please share it with others and give it a like, because with the algorithms, that's the only way to help this platform and to get it out to more people. So I'm truly grateful for your support of this channel, and thank you. So back to our imagination. When you break down the word imagine, it means I am a genie. So you can ask the genie anything. And this is about, going back to your childhood. Remember when you were a kid and it's like you're unstoppable, you're fearless, and you're so happy and joyful. And it's like you were so creative and you used your creative imagination to make up games or create things or sandcastles or do all those fun activities. And so go back to that inner child energy of creativity and allow your imagination to create, because that's what we're really here doing on this earth, on this playground. It's called the game of life. We came down here to play and co-create with our helpers in spirit, and we are the actors, we are the producer, we are the director of our game of life, our movie of our life, and we're bringing in more people, and everyone in your life is all playing a role. So, what role are you playing at the moment? And what if there's something in your life that's not bringing you joy, that's draining your energy? Rewrite the script. This is what I talk about in my 5-day discovery, which you can find on my website. And this is about rewriting your new chapter of your life. And we've talked about this in previous episodes, because you are the captain of your ship. You're in charge of what you bring in and attract into your life, who you are being, and also you're responsible for your energy vibration and the energy that you put out there, and what are you attracting. So you can be in a state of joy and bliss and happiness and freedom anytime, because that's who you truly are as a soul. And this is what we go much deeper into in the Benn Method Academy. And I'll also put the link underneath so you can sign up for that, because doors open on the 8th of the 8th, and it's massive value that you receive, and it's all about regain your mojoy, because that is your birthright. That is the true blueprint of your soul. And so anything that is keeping you stuck or holding you back, this new moon is going to shake all that up. So it's about endings and completion and letting go of those old behaviors and habits. And again, we've talked about addictions and those shadow parts and those blind spots. And so what's coming up for you at the moment? Maybe it's just mindless, scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, or just watching all those shorts and snippets, and you're getting hooked into the drama and the chaos, or it's just distracting you away from your dream and your creativity. And so I really encourage you this week to write out your list of intentions, your dreams, what you create your reality. So if there's something that you want to change in your life, well, you have the power to change it. You don't need to ask permission from anyone. So again, if you're seeking approval from others or seeking acknowledgement or validation from others, that is one of the old stuck programs that you can let go of, because it's not true. You are already worthy. You are already loved. You are already so magnificent. You don't need to seek approval from anyone. It's like you create your world. And when you can be in that state of joy and that high vibration and radiate that out, well, then everyone else around you, regardless how they feel, they can choose to be miserable if they choose, but do not go down to that low vibration with them. You can have compassion for them, but this is about self-compassion and self-love for yourself. You love yourself more to remain in the high vibration of love and joy and peace, and you can be around those who are vibrating differently, but you remain in your state and keep your vibration high, because this is how we will change the world. This is how we will create the new world that we choose to live in. And so when you can actually be in that state of high vibration energy and frequency and keep sending that out, and we all have different stresses in life, and I get that, but it's not remaining in that energy. It's like, oh, I'm triggered. Okay, let me acknowledge that, and let me transmute that energy, and how do I choose to feel, and what's the outcome that I choose to have instead. So instead of sending out fear and worry and doubts and even any low vibration energy of guilt and shame or hopelessness, it's like reframe it straight away, but identify what's underneath that. Maybe it's just the ego that's trapped in this loop. And so this is where you can rewire the new neurological networks in your brain to rewire to what you choose. And we've all had trauma in our life, but it's like you're not going back and repeating the same trauma story over and over. You're rewiring new neurological networks in your brain. And what that will do is change your perspective, change your outlook, change your consciousness and awareness to go, oh, wow, I can do anything. I am unstoppable. And I remember when I was living in California and I was doing some part-time work at this spa, beautiful spa in Northern California. And I went into work one day and one of the colleagues said, "Wow, Linda, you're always so happy. You must have had a really happy childhood." And my response was, I choose to be happy. And I left it at that because she had no idea about my childhood or the trauma that I went through because I didn't talk about that story and I didn't give it energy or power or keep that alive. I didn't tell anyone because I was just choosing to be happy now. So be present in your own life. And like I said, with that, mindless scrolling, if it's draining your energy, stop. Stop those old habits. Stop the addictions. Stop the behavior and actually choose other activities or just be present. Maybe just be present and listen to the birds around you, listen to your nature spirits, or if you've got animals, actually truly be present with them and talk to them. And then when you're quiet and you allow the quietness to just settle in your mind and you drop into your heart, then you can listen to those messages, listen to your heart, listen to your soul, because that's where all the answers are. You have all the answers within you. So it's about dropping from the head to the heart and breathing into your heart space and just truly listening. And this is a practice, of just being still and practicing it every day. Maybe if you're feeling anxious, feeling worried, feeling any of those low vibration energies, is, excuse me, to feel it for a moment, but ask, where does this come from? And 2 seconds, I'm just going to grab some water. So your soul is speaking to you all the time, though what's in the way? What are the distractions? What's the noise in your head that you are now ready to release? Because this is what this new moon is all about. It's about come back into alignment with who you truly are and take massive action. It's like the spark is underneath you, and it's like, yeah, quick, take action. And so I my intention for this video is I trust that my inspiration of inspiring you to take massive action will help you to create the dreams and create the reality that you choose, because you are a magnificent, powerful being. You can do and have and be anything. And so if you choose to have more joy and love and peace and bliss in your life, well, practice that on a daily basis and do the activities that bring you joy and be in a place of gratitude, because you can't be stressed and feel grateful at the same time. The same, you can't feel joy and have anxiety at the same time. So you have a choice, and that's the free will that we all have as humans. We all have that free will to make a choice in every moment. And remember, you're not broken, you don't need fixing. And this is just a mind shift of, oh, okay, I can have that. I can do that. I can be that. And actually just making that slight little tweak in your mind, dropping into your heart. And because your heart's electromagnetic field is 100 times stronger than your actual head brain. So when you can just keep dropping into your heart space and that heart energy and just close your eyes and just feel, breathe into your heart. And it's like, who do I choose to be in this moment? And that could be one of your intentions to write down on this new moon. On my website, I've got the New Moon Goal Manifestation course, and this is what we go much deeper into all the areas of your life. You write out every area and you plant those seeds of intention, and then you use your imagination and plant those seeds out into your future because you're creating your future. And so see what's coming up for you when you can just allow your imagination to create. It's exciting. It's like this bubbling up. It's like it just keeps the momentum of imagination and creativity going. Um, though at the same time you're writing, just be aware of where the mind traps you back into, oh, you're not good enough, you can't have that, whatever, because these are just all traps and of an old cycle, an old pattern, an old paradigm, an old program that's running, and that's not who you truly are. You're stepping into the new version of you and stepping into who you truly are. And that's the new world that we're all creating. And everyone, all our brothers and sisters on the earth, everyone is on their own unique journey. And again, we're all on our path. Sometimes we take detours, but our soul is here to learn and grow on this journey. And so don't beat yourself up or criticize yourself while on this journey. Just have self love and self compassion for yourself. And my Benn method is advanced self care for the soul. And so this is all about self-care for your soul, which means self-love, self-healing, self-compassion, self-forgiveness. When you can forgive yourself, then you can forgive others and just be in this place of peace. Because when you just go, oh, everything will be okay, everything that I'm being guided, my God team or ascended masters are all guiding me for the best possible outcome. And they've got everything organized and orchestrated. And so I'll just surrender and let go of the control, let go of all the doing or the worry or the anxiety or maybe the perfectionism. The trying to be perfect creates so much anxiety in our body. And then what happens is that will lead to mental health issues. It will lead to illness and disease. It will lead to just more of that low vibration energy. And that's the opposite to what you choose to create, correct? So let me know if this makes sense and if it's triggering off good ideas for you, because we're if you can think it in your mind, you can conceive it. This is something that I learned back when I was doing personal development in when I was 17 years of age. And that just laid the foundation for my whole future and career. So if your mind is the most powerful resource, but use it in a creative way, because that's what you're here to do, is create, co-create with our helpers in spirit. Now I have got the an angel deck, and I'm going to choose a card, and also on, as we are creating the new world, it's like create a new world where there's no conflict, there's no war, there's no suffering or struggling. That's my whole purpose for the Benn Method and the academy, and bringing my 35 years of all my teachings and trainings and programs and everything that I've created over the decades into this academy, so that we can create a world, a heaven on earth, and there's no suffering in this new world, and everyone all loves and respects each other, and it's a world where we're all vibrating with love and joy and peace, and there is no illness or disease. So that's my vision, that's my dream for my future, and the Benn Method Academy is my legacy that I'm leaving on this earth when I choose to go. So if you would like to join me in that vision, and help raise the energy vibration on the planet, please go to my website, lindabenn.com, click on the Benn Method Academy and apply. It's by application only, because I'm interviewing each person who I invite into my sacred garden. And it is for professionals who want tools for everyday life. It's also for coaches and healers and practitioners, and anyone who wants to upskill and add more skills into their toolkit. So let me know if that is of interest to you. I'd love to have you in my community and hold your hand as we co-create the new world that we choose to see and live in. Okay, so that one just jumped out. Oh, there's two. And so we have vulnerability and freedom. And then we have expect a miracle. So they're the two cards that literally jumped on the floor, and both of them are very much in alignment. See, expect a miracle. You are the creator. You are everything. It all comes back down to your beliefs. Your thoughts create those beliefs. And so if you expect a miracle, then you can create a miracle. And what do those miracles look like? And this other card is vulnerability and freedom. So in those moments of vulnerability, it's truly just dropping in and being kind to yourself, to say, okay, I am feeling vulnerable. I am feeling X, Y, and Z, whatever the emotion is, but I love and accept myself while feeling this. And you can actually, one of the techniques that I use is EFT. So that's the rewiring of your brain. And again, it's on Google, or you can jump on one of my courses, and I've got more explanation on the power of EFT and the tapping on all those points that will help to rewire the neurological networks in your brain. So let's look at what the extended message is for both of these cards, and we'll go with the vulnerability and freedom first. It is It isn't always easy to put yourself out there, but you are being encouraged to do so now. Drop the shields and barriers that you have put up because these walls are preventing the world from seeing your light. The angel guide is reminding you that you don't need to protect yourself because God can do that for you. Whenever you feel vulnerable or unsafe, old habits and patterns will want to kick in, but call in the light of God and surrender your need to protect yourself. When you give the angels permission to come in and help you, they will. They will guide you towards freedom, joy, and your highest good. So that's just a reminder. This new moon is shaking up all those old habits, patterns, beliefs, and when you can just surrender and let go and trust yourself and release anything, release the stress and the guilt and the shame and whatever is draining your energy, and just truly step into the freedom that you do have, because it's just the mind that's keeping you prisoner and the stories that you tell yourself. So the next card is expect a miracle. And so place yourself in a golden light. Remember, the light of God is within you, right there in the heart of your being, your soul. And this is why it's important to drop into your heart, because that's when you can connect with your higher self. You're connecting to God, you're connecting to the higher consciousness that you are. Good things can happen for you, but in order to manifest something wonderful in your life, you have to believe that it is possible. You could be seeing the miracle you need as impossible or even as too big for you to achieve. Ultimately, this is exactly what is blocking it from happening. So change it now. Your angel's guide is inviting you to open your mind and your heart and see what you need to what see what you need being delivered to you. Feel that it's already in your life. Feel the great gratitude for all your blessings. And this is what I recommend. Just keep writing out your grateful statements every single day, morning and night, and you will allow the miracles you deserve to unfold. So it's about getting out of your own way and truly just recenter yourself so you come back into your heart, realign back. And this is again what we go much deeper into in the Benn Method Academy, because it includes one of my older programs of the 5R renewals, and that's release, realign, restore, rebalance, and re energize. Plus, we combine the balance, energy, nurture, and nourish, which is the Benn Method program, and on top of all the other programs that I have done in the training. So if that resonates, I'd love to invite you, because this is a beta launch that we open the doors on the 8th of the 8th, which is also the Lionsgate portal. This is a powerful, oh my golly, this is like explosive. So this new moon this week, where we're feeling the sparks and the fire of the Leo energy, this is about taking massive action for your goals, for your future, creating your new future for your reality. And so when we come to the Lionsgate portal, and I'll do another video just for that, it is powerful new beginnings and changes, shifts in consciousness on the planet. It's like the planet is shifting and changing. We're seeing this with all the weather patterns and all the things that are changing on our earth, as well as each and every one of us is upgrading our conscious human operating system. So go out and be creative and get excited about those sparks of creation. Write out your list and plant those new seeds for your new future, and let me know how I can support you and cheer you on and keep you accountable. I love you and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a magical week. Go and create the miracles of your dreams, and I'll see you soon.